Hello, everyone. How are you? Good morning. I hope you're doing amazing. My name is Colleen Gallagher, and I'm the founder of Colleen Gallagher International, which is an online coaching and education company where I'm really passionate about supporting overachievers to create their fairy tale life, to create a magical life, to create an incredible life. And for the overachievers who have created so much in their life, but you still feel disconnected, you still feel unfulfilled, you still feel like there's something missing. And so this really became a passion of mine, if you don't know me, because I had cancer at a really young age. And since I had cancer at a really young age, I was exposed to many people who lived a great life and now was given like a sentence of their life and they weren't able to become who they wanted to be, or they weren't able to live out their dreams anymore because it was too late. So when you join, say hello. Let me know that you're tuning in. Hello, Baby Blue. Hello, William. We're on two platforms per usual. So if you see my eyes moving back and forth, that would be why. But today I wanted to come on and I wanted to talk about something really important, something that was really alive. And I wanted to talk about this experience of how is your frequency related to your money? How is the frequency of who you be, the vibrational state that who you be, how is that connected to the money that you earn? How is it connected to the people that you're around? Whatever that it is. So I had a really interesting experience last night. Hi, Josie. I knew it was you. Oh, hello. I had a really interesting experience last night. I went to Barbie. It was so amazing. If you have not been to Barbie, if you have not seen Barbie, hey James, how are you? I highly recommend it. I think it was an incredible rebrand. The movie did an incredible job, I think, of like how Barbie started and what it started with, and then kind of the narrative that Barbie became as evolution has happened. I feel like this movie was such a really good rebrand of like the Barbie trademark and like what she actually represents, and it was just a really cool experience. But I want to go with like, how does your frequency relate to your money? So I went with some people, and I like, as most people, when you make a plan to go somewhere, you're like, okay, we're making a plan, here's the time that the event is, or here's the time the thing is. So obviously it's Barbie. So I get all ready and you'll see photos. I get pink eyeshadow. I take like all this time to get ready. And we're like sitting, waiting to go. And the people that I'm with are like not wanting to go. Like they're not ready to go. They're like, we have to do this, 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 we have to do this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna Uber then I meet you there. And somehow this whole thing gets spun out into like me being like someone who needs to be more flowy, and I'm not like flowy enough, and like, I'm making up this whole thing that like I'm crazy for wanting to go to this movie that I paid for on time and like enjoy it because I got ready. And I just kind of sat there because the old me would have like flipped out, and the old me would have been like, oh my God, this is terrible, and who are you, and da da da. And now I just kind of like sat there with just a really big peace and a really big like silent face and a really big like, I don't know, just non-reactive state. Like, yeah, yeah. And as I was doing that, it like egged them on almost to keep going and keep doing it more, which was really interesting for me. But what I wanted to come on and share is like, how is your frequency related to your money? So if I would have like stuck down into their level, right, where I would have been like, okay, this is what's happening, but let me just go along with the flow, because I'm just going to go along with the flow because that's what everyone else is doing, even though this is what I wanted to do. This is what my plans were. This is what was agreed upon in our agreement and our verbal terms and verbal, our word. When we give our word, when we say something, we say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the movies, or I'm going to enroll in this, or I'm going to buy this, or I'm going to get this fashion thing for myself, or I'm going to like start a diet, or I'm going to lose this much weight. We give a verbal agreement. We say something to somebody or just to ourselves, to the universe. This is what I'm going to do. And then we fall flat on it. We say, this is what I'm going to do, and then we fall flat on it. This is what I'm going to do, and then we fall flat on it. What basically happens, it's like a credit report with ourselves, is that every time we give our word to something and we don't follow through on it, we lose confidence because we're showing ourselves that we don't even believe what we're saying. We don't even believe in what we're doing. We don't even believe in whatever. So this impacts our frequency, because if we don't feel confident, if we don't believe what we say, we just talk and talk and talk and say things that we don't mean, which, trust me, I did it for years. I would say, I want to do this and I want to do this. And I want to be there for everybody. And I'll answer the call and I'll do this and I'll do this for you and I'll make sure I'm here for you and I'll do this. I wanted to do everything for everybody. And I would just constantly give my word and do this. And yes, I'll enroll in this. And yes, I'll do this. And yes, I'll do this. And yes, I want to give you money here. And yes, I want to do this. And yes, I'll be here. But what happens when we do that is that we end up realizing that we're giving our word to a lot of people or to a lot of situations that aren't actually like, is this what I want? Do I actually want to do this? Do I actually want whatever that is? Or am I just saying random things and not following through? And when you do this, it hurts your confidence, because your credit score with yourself is like, I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I say I'm going to bring myself closer to my goals, and I do it. I say that I'm going to whatever, I'm going to do it. And when you do this, when you create a habit with yourself of beginning to do this, you grow your confidence. And when you grow your confidence, your frequency increases, right? Because you feel good about yourself. You're excited about yourself. You're like, you know what? I believe in myself and I trust myself and I like who I am. And I like that I'm on time, or that I'm punctual, or that I'm structured, or that that I don't just let everybody see the most beautiful parts of me. That I don't just share everything with the world, that I have things that are private, that I have things that I don't just meet a random stranger and like start sharing information. I keep things special. I keep things that are meaningful to me. I don't just say yes to 20 people who want to take me on a date. I really am specific about the one or two people I know are going to be in alignment with where I want to go, because I've taken the time to self-develop myself, to self-reflect myself, to be clear on who is it I really am, where is it I want to go. And I have enough love for myself to only allow people around me who are going to support me in getting there, and I will support them in getting where they want. Other than that, let's not waste each other's time, because this time in life is so precious. And so when you begin to look at your actions and your word, this is what I say and this is what I do. When you begin to do those two things and you do it consistently, you'll raise your confidence, you'll raise your frequency. And when you have a high frequency, people want to be around those who have a high frequency. Think about it. Do you want to go to the restaurant or the bar or the dive bar that has nobody at it? Nobody's there. It sucks. It's dirty. It's like, do you want to do that? Or do you want to go to the one that's like, oh my God, this is like luxurious and it's fun and the music's happening and they have a live band and let's do the things. You want to go to the one that has the live band and the things, and you will pay willingly without even thinking. Pay more money for a drink, $2, $3, $15 maybe for a drink, for fries. You'll pay $2 guacamole here, $20 guacamole here. But you'll pay it because it's making you feel good. You don't even think about partying with that money because it makes you feel good. And when you have this thing of you're feeling good, your frequency is high, you're confident, you're doing things that you enjoy, money has to flow to you. Because if you looked at my live video that I did a few days ago, like we're either always in an expanding state or contracting state. When you're expanding, your frequency is big and it's high and you're doing amazing. Naturally, you're going to make more money because you're having fun, you're enjoying life, the ideas are flowing to you, you're delighting in your life, you're delighting in yourself. Oh my goodness, love, I'm proud of you. Yes, honor what you say. You are clearly so excited to go. Love you first. Exactly. And I think that the thing that I want to share, the thing that's important to me to share here, or to guide you through here, is how do you get to improve your money? How do you change your relationship with money? Changing your relationship with money begins by changing the relationship you have to yourself. And how you begin to do this is you want to, step one, really begin to look at what is it that I say I'm going to do and what is it that I'm actually doing? And how different are those two things? Do I say that I have this dream that this is what I want to do in 4 years? Okay, then what are you doing to align to that? Do I have a goal to say, okay, I want to be the best dad or the best mom or the best whatever. Okay, what am I doing to align to that? Am I reading books on mothering? Am I reading books on fathering? Am I reading books on how to be the best partner? Am I improving my emotional intelligence? Am I improving my way that I listen to other people, that I respond, that I observe other people? And when you begin to change that relationship with yourself, naturally your relationship with money will change, because you'll begin to feel more abundant. You'll begin to feel more happy. You'll begin to feel more whole. And when you do that, you trust yourself with money more. You trust yourself with $5,000 investments, $40,000 investments, $50,000, $100,000 investments. You trust yourself with investments because you know money is coming back to you. You trust yourself with receiving money from other people, and that you will offer and facilitate transformation because you feel good, because you're confident in that what you say you're going to do, your word. When I say something, I'm going to do it. And you have this relationship with yourself of going, when I say it, it's going to happen. When I say it, it's going to happen. Instead of like, I'm going to say something, it doesn't happen, and I say something, it doesn't happen, and now I don't really know what to do, because every time I say I'm going to do something, I just don't do it. So I feel like really confused, and I'm not sure, and I'm not taking action. Yes? Let me know if this lands. Let me know if this makes sense. And then what I would say is, because today is Friday, it's our last day, if you really are committed and you really enjoyed this, and this really landed for you, and this really delighted for you, and this really made sense to you, I would absolutely say message me, Change Your Relationship with Money, because we have my Change Your Relationship with Money bundle on special till the end of the day today at midnight. So message me, Change Your Relationship with Money. I'll send you the details on how your frequency is related to your money, how to increase your frequency so you increase your money. I can't wait to hear from you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.